Well, we're starting the Yule vlog just a little early because this guy turned up for the first time in 3 weeks. I was checking the Ring doorbell footage, no, the Ring camera, sorry, footage for the garden the other day. And it was the 7th of November he was last here. When this morning, it's Thursday morning, we wake up and there he was. He just wandered into the little den that he's got. So someone else is clearly looking after him because he's still in decent condition. So that's good. I've put a few bits of food down for him. But main thing I've put down for him this morning is water because it's very frosty out there. If I just show you. The garden looks a bit of a mess at the minute, but it's very frosty. And normally the local cats drink from our bird bath, which is just behind the parasol over there. But it's frozen solid. So he's got a bit of water there to drink now. Anyway, we'll pick up with the rest of the Yule vlog at the weekend. I just wanted to show you because I know we've got a few viewers that like cat, so an update that he's still knocking about. Good morning, it is the Yule vlog, Saturday. Not feeling very Christmassy just yet because it's still November, but you know, by the time this goes up, it'll be early December, tomorrow actually. Yeah, Saturday I'm sat on the car park outside of B&Q in Southport because I was supposed to be meeting a friend at 10:30. But I had to drop Gemma off at 9, for work for 9. So I've got a bit of time to kill. So I've just popped in there and picked up a couple of bits. And now I'm kind of like, what else should I do? And I'm just sitting here and I'm going, where could I have gone to kill a bit of time? And I was like, I could have gone back to Mia. I've got the pass in my pocket. Although I'm not sure if it actually opens at 10. So, but yeah. Plan for today is Christmas meetup with my old school friends from school, from where I grew up in Wigan. Not seen them since the summer, so it should be nice to catch up. And then when we saw them at summer, that was the first time we'd seen them we'd met up together in about 10 years probably, so quite some time, and that was a good chance to catch up. But yeah, we decided to try and make it more of a regular thing, so we'll be doing that in a bit. Not sure what video I'll capture. We're going to go meet up, go for a little walk and then get some food. It should be nice, you know, catch up, have a chat, have a bit of a laugh. Hopefully tonight, maybe tomorrow, we'll be getting the tree. Gemma and I will be getting the tree out of for the house. We're going to go for a tree this year with the cats, so that should be entertaining. And then tomorrow, in its own video, we're going to go to Chester Zoo, Lanterns and Light. Is it called that this year? I think it's called that this year. We've been a few times now, and each year it gets bigger and better. So we'll see what it's like. I'm starting to feel self-conscious because I'm talking to myself in a car on a car park that's starting to get full up of people buying DIY stuff. Very silly, isn't it? I'm just looking around to see if there's any shops around here I can go and browse in just to kill a bit more time, but it's not looking good, I'll be honest with you. Maybe I could go to the Southport Household Waste Recycling Centre, which is just over there. Well, no. Well, as I say, I'm not sure what video I'm going to capture for this morning, but we'll definitely catch up later on this evening. I think we're going to get takeaway tonight for tea, so that's 2 meals out of the house for me today. It's going to be an expensive do. That's a nice morning for a walk. So this is the village of Parbold. Very nice little place on the Leeds Liverpool Canal. If I walk that way for 30 miles or so, 20 miles or so, I get back home. And if I walk that way for I don't know how many miles, you get to Leeds. But I'm going past Wigan though, my old hometown. Oh, we made it to the top of Parbold Hill. Pretty good climb. I've been up here for a few years. I did come for a walk last year to Ashes Beacon just over the other side, but it was very wet and muddy. We've called into the stocks at Parbold for lunch. Decisions. Soup to start, leek and potato, looks good. And of course I'm having a pub lunch, so of course it's going to be a pie for me, pie, chips and gravy. Well, we've had our lunch and we're having a nosy at the canal. And the old railway bridge is here. Railway's running parallel with the canal. This is the railway between Wigan and Southport, I think. We're just before Parbold now. Doesn't look like we can get through here. Well, I'm sure we could, but there's a big hole in the gate, but I'm not going to. Quite cool. And here's where my journey ends. I'll go back to the canal. Just having a nosy at these big huge concrete blocks. There's a couple of them here. They've all got bits of old railway in them. Look, they've obviously been here some time, because look at the rust on it. Obviously craned in at some point, just randomly on this side of the bridge. This was obviously recently repaired as well. I do like old railway architecture. I find it quite fascinating. And whatever these were, there's a bit more rail here. It's bridge number 41. You can sneak under these, but you're supposed to go around the other side. I was getting some weird echoes. Oh, there we go, I can hear it now. That's the way we've come from. We'll probably be heading back that way in a bit. And when I was young, we used to ride our bikes up here, heading towards Ashers Beacon and possibly even beyond towards Southport, if we were feeling particularly energetic. Oh, we got a train. 2 class 156, or 150. And a 156. There's a mile marker here. Liverpool 29 miles away, and Leeds 98 and a quarter, 98 and a half, 8. And we found some locks now. I think there's a swan down there as well. Let's explore the locks and then turn around and head back, I think. Here we go, 2 swans here. Paid all that money for memberships to Matt and me. We could just come here and see these for free. Here, found our way up to the locks as well. There's one balls in there, look. We were just saying you used to be able to walk along to the other side as well. I'm not sure if you still can. It's very overgrown looking over there, because there's another set of locks on the other side. But they're yeah, a lot more worn out and old than these ones. These ones look like they've been renovated at some point. Here's probably not a spot to go if you're not good with water and heights. You can walk over the footbridge. Look down into the locks. This is another bridge a bit further up than the first one. There's both of these big concrete bollards here as well. We're just wondering if they were used for pulling stuff off of barges at some point in the past or whatever. Or if they're ballast for the bridge. Something. They're big chunky things, look. And sure enough, they're big hole in them. Well, as you can see, it's now going dark. We had our walk after our lunch and it's now 4 o'clock. We've done 20,000 steps. I've just said goodbye to my friends and they're heading off back towards Manchester. It was lovely to catch up again. We did this over the summer. I didn't film that one, but we did meet up over the summer. So the reason we started meeting up again, we unfortunately, I think I mentioned in the past, we lost one of our group earlier this year. He died in pretty horrific circumstances in a house fire. And as a result, it kind of pushed us towards, maybe we should start trying to meet up more often, because you never know what's going to happen in time, do you? But it has been good to catch up and reminisce about the old times, and catch up and stuff, and have a few laughs about all the gigs we used to go to and all the things we used to get up to. So it was really good, really, really positive afternoon. We've agreed we'll probably do it more often in the future as well. Maybe get some beers in town one day in either Manchester or Liverpool. Or maybe even Wigan. But yeah, it's about 4 o'clock now. I picked Gemma up at 5:30, so rather than go straight back home, I'll hang around a bit and pick her up on the way back. Makes more sense. I've just got to think of something to do for the next hour or so. It might even just mean I just sit here for an hour and have a minute and a bit of quiet time, because that's always appreciated too. This car's comfortable as well, nice comfy seats. Well, there is a risk I might fall asleep after all the walking I've done today. Oh, I should say as well, the lunch was really nice, the food we had. I think it was like 16 quid or something for like a starter and a main, and then we had a couple of glasses of cola and a coffee each as well, so it ended up being, we paid 30 each, to including service charge. We give them a little service charge because service was really good and people were really friendly. So that was, I didn't show you, but there was the stocks at the bottom of Parbold Hill. Yeah, worth a visit, that one. We've been doing pretty well with our food the last few weeks. Gemma's home. And I'm all out of puff because I just got Pixie out, the tree out the cupboard. Pixie's investigating straight away, aren't you? So we're trying to be brave this year and put the tree up. And we've not even got the tree up and she's already playing with it. I think we need a new decorations box this year. Yeah, this one's seen better days, hasn't it? Alright, honey. Just ordered some dinner. Yeah. Lovely. Can't be bothered cooking today. Been out. I walked 20,000 steps. I think I've done enough. I did also call in Booths on the way back to pick Gemma up. And I just walked around like a zombie because my feet were killing me. I nearly fell over an old woman by the coffee aisle. I went straight in and started eating my tea without telling people what we'd got. I'm the worst vlogger ever, aren't I? We're on piri piri chicken, aren't we? We haven't had it for a long time, so we thought we'd get it tonight. Is it nice? The sauce is quite spicy, even considering it's medium. Good morning, sweetie.
Good morning.
You alright? All rested?
Yeah.
We had a pretty decent night's sleep last night. You were in bed quite early and I followed you up not long after. Yeah. After doing me 10 miles of walking yesterday. I slept well. So today is officially it is actually officially Jingle Jam, but that's not for us.
Fingly
jingly. It's the Yule vlog officially now because it's December the 1st. And the reason I mentioned Jingle Jam is because it has started over now. Now this year I haven't set up the Tiltify to do the donation thing that I did last year. If some of you remember, I did have a link so you could donate and it would appear as from us. But not just because I haven't set it up doesn't mean it's not going on. I'm going to be donating, and I forgot what I was going to say. No, and it'll run through the official Yogscast channels, which the link will be jinglejam.tiltify.com. I'll pop a link in the description if you want to do. You get to choose one of the charities on the right there to donate to. I don't have the list in front of me, but you can pick when you go to the website. And if you donate over a certain amount, I don't know what it is yet, you will get a games bundle with a load of Steam keys for games in there as well. So if you like playing games, it's worth doing just to get that as well. And some charities get some good money, don't they? Anyway, what were you doing today?
We're going to Chesterton.
Yeah, that's going to be its own video. But what were we doing before then?
Oh.
Relaxing.
Putting up the new cat toy.
Putting up the new cat toy, yeah. They've already been playing with the Christmas tree. Of course, because the cat toy is going to go here, Archie's decided that he's going to fall asleep on the cat tree.
He looks very cute.
So we're going to have to wait until he's moved, or we might just hoover and then he'll run off. And then we can do some calendars later as well, can't we?
Yeah, we've got calendars.
Yeah, we got 3 calendars this year.
We've got one each. And
one each, and yeah, and I got a beer one. So we got a beer each, a beer a day to try, and some of them hopefully will be new ones. We'll show you that in more detail in a bit. You can see what brewery we went with. Yeah, and then otherwise, nice relaxed day until we go to the zoo. Well, here's my advent calendar for the year, other than the one that Gemma bought for me, which I'm also looking forward to.
How does it open?
We got the Beavertown beer calendar. I'm just figuring that out now. So it says pull me like a cracker here. And then here we have a Beavertown glass.
Which I bought. Anyway.
Yeah, you've got a Beavertown glass, yeah? Is it the same one?
It's the Christmas one, yeah.
Okay, so we've got 2 of them now.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's one each then for drinking our beers when we have these. Because we'll share these. We'll share them each day, unless it's something Gemma doesn't like. We also got a Space Hopper Orange Milk Chocolate. That looks nice. And then I'm assuming that we just carry on and pull this sleeve off or something. Yeah, that was what I was going to say.
And then there's all your numbers, look. 19, 7, 17, 3. But this opens like this, so the numbers are inside as well. I saw it on the... you put it like that. You can stand there, can't it?
Yeah.
And then you've got the...
Another cat food in the corner then. And then we've got a lot of waste cardboard. That's quite good, isn't it? It does seem like a shame just to throw that away, but what use would we have it?
You could keep it on there, I suppose, and take it off every day to open it.
I can't be bothered doing that.
Well, there's your waste cardboard then.
But as for the beer, you're going to have to wait, because we're going to open it later when we get back from the zoo. And that will probably be where we end off this Yule vlog, and we'll start another one for the midweek when we're doing tree and stuff. Well, finishing decorating, because we need to do the window as well. And the chief foreman of decoration, of house decoration, is checking everything out. No, don't grab on that! Gemma bought those off, was it Shein?
Shein, they were like £3.50.
Yeah.
They're quite cute.
Yeah, they'll fix that.
It's just cardboard and plastic.
But that's it. She has to explore everything we have in the house when it comes like.
She likes to climb on stuff and sit on it though, doesn't she?
Yeah, she is a proper cat. It's supposed to say Joy, but I think it should say Yodge.
Yes, you could buy. It showed them with like, you know, the little wire lights inside. Yeah. But I'm going to stand it in front of the Eiffel Tower so that the lights from the Eiffel Tower shine through it. That was my idea anyway. But I do have some tea lights, like battery operated tea lights that can go inside.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
We just had some breakfast and Gemma's made a start on the tree. On the top half of the tree. Cats are already showing interest. This could be entertaining. We used this tree when they were kittens and it was chaos. We didn't use it last year, but we're going to give it another try this year. My task is to get the lights in the window. We've put our lights in the window. These were not very good quality lights, to be honest. They're already starting to break, but we'll probably get another season out of them, and if we don't, we'll figure something else there. Most irritated that command strip hooks split from themselves and not the window, so the sticky stayed on the window and the hook came away. When I used some 3M tape, it'll probably outlast the window, so hopefully that'll stay hung up. Well, the tree's in situ. There is a bit of a bend at the top actually, maybe we can straighten that up in a bit.
Because I haven't put the star on yet.
Yeah.
I don't know where the star is.
So we do have most of the branches missing off the bottom at the back here, because no one looks down here, apart from me showing you right now.
The cats pull them
But
off.
yeah, the cats pull those off. That's the point with this tree, we don't have to put every branch on, because we're a little limited in space on the corner. But that'll be decorated when the leaves have dropped properly. So our actual calendars this year, apart from the beer one, lint ones that Gemma put together on the website, aren't they?
Yeah, you can pick what flavours you wanted.
Yeah.
Because Mark's not into all the nutty ones, but I am.
Nutty enough. Gemma did just make a good point on the calendar. If we open it now, we can put the beer in the fridge for later and it'll be nice and cold. So let's open number one. In we go. It's gone well.
Why, what have we done?
It's fallen down.
Oh no.
So it looks like in shipping, all of the cans in here have dropped to the bottom. So I don't even know if this is number one, because when I feel up here, I can't feel a can for number 9. So the Beavertown calendar wasn't a good one. Emergency narrowly possibly averted. But if you have got the Beavertown calendar, maybe don't watch this, because all of our cans in this run fell out. So I've guessed at a position to put them back in, but I don't think I'm right. So if you have got the Beavertown calendar and you don't want any spoilers, maybe don't watch. Although these vlogs will be a few days behind, so maybe you'll catch up. What happened was, it looks like in transit it got dropped and the bottom got squished and all the cans fell down. It's a bit disappointing, but it is one of them things. But today's beer for me, and maybe not for everyone else who got this calendar, is the Beavertown Luna Melon Watermelon Hazy IPA. Oh dear me, I wanted to get it into a position where at least we get one beer that's a surprise a day for us, which I think I've got it into. It is still kind of dropping, but we'll deal with it as the week goes on. But at least all the beers appear to have survived intact. The thing is, if we pop into the fridge here, we do also have about 10 more cans of Beavertown beers, of which we might get some overlap that Gemma bought from a special Christmas order, including a chili beer that is very, very spicy. We have tried that one. And some a cherry cola rye beer as well. We're also very jealous today because Gemma's dad's on his way to Florida.
Well, he's not. He's currently at his hotel at Manchester Airport.
And he's flying to Florida tomorrow.
At 10 o'clock in the morning.
Lucky him. While we're on the subject of Florida, I just noticed that car hire prices came down. While we're staying on site this time, if we can get reasonable price car hire for the whole trip, we're doing that. But it's currently $818 for full size, which is still a lot higher than I'd like to pay. But because I do through Discount Florida Car Hire, you can buy now, book now, pay later. It's zero cost cancellation and zero cost to change. So I book it, so I know I've got something, and then I'll just change it as we get nearer to the time. I guarantee we'll be able to get cheaper than that. And if we can't get cheaper than that, I may then cancel and just do beginning and end of the trip. She's trying to lead us into a false sense of security by immediately falling asleep right next to the Christmas tree. This nap is where she'll be building up the energy to jump into the tree later. Well, we're all dressed up to go over to the zoo. That will be its own vlog, so look forward to seeing that one in a couple of days' time. And yeah, we should hopefully have a good night and catch up with you when we get back. Well, we are back from our evening at Lanterns and Light.
My hair isn't best because it rained on.
Yeah, and we have one last thing to do to end off this Yule vlog. Just try out the Advent calendar beer. This is Lunar Melon.
It smells like melon.
Does it smells like watermelon, doesn't it?
Smells like the 7 Brothers one. Okay.
Okay.
Not as good as the 7 Brothers one.
No.
Bit,
Dry.
yeah. It's more watermelony.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a bit, I don't know, musty.
So I guess it is a watermelon beer.
But it's not bad. I feel like hot summer's day. Probably
Yeah, maybe
more.
maybe a hot summer's day. I'll give it a 3.
Yeah, probably go and see.
Well, we've got 24 more bottles, cans, assuming I
Not
can
like
find
this
them in
one.
the calendar. Yeah, they're all different ones. Well, I'm hoping they're all different ones, but there's certainly, from looking at the tops, I was trying not to see what they were, but they looked like there was a few different ones in them. You got your glass, that's the glass that came with the calendar. And because Gemma bought a whole pack of other Christmas Beavertown beers, we have 2 of them. So we've got one each to use.
And the nice little sizes as well.
So with that,
Margarita in this.
we're ending off today's Yule vlog, and we'll pick up another one possibly in the week. We'll see. Just do some calendar bits over the course of the week. So thank you for watching. Look after each other, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.